Well, hello there. Come on in. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. I was just going over your chimney inspection report, but now that you're here, make yourself comfortable. Let's go over it together, shall we? Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, what a great looking house. Good location. Let's go around back. Let's take a look at this outdoor fireplace. See, we got a little storage underneath here for firewood. That's kind of cool. Got a TV mounted above it. They're chasing the wires to the TV through the brick. I kind of took a look at that as not being a issue at all, so I think that's fine. Just wanted to point it out that it was there. This is an unlined flue system. In other words, the mason that built this fireplace didn't use flue liners at all. Now, you couldn't use that on the inside of your house. It would be a fire hazard or considered a fire hazard. You just cannot use an unlined chimney in a house for wood burning or a gas fireplace. Outdoors, you got a lot of leeway here. I think I see the worst thing that could happen to this over time is some creosote could leach into the walls of the fireplace, discoloring it, into the chimney rather, discoloring it. I don't see that as a big issue. The other thing is the chimney, let's scroll down here, is short. It's about 18 inches short for code, which means it could smoke back up. But you know, when we look at the front of this fireplace, we're not seeing a lot of smoke stains here yet. We see that the fireplace has been well used. So you're probably going to have pretty good luck with it. Again, it's an outdoor fireplace. You know, what's the biggest harm that could happen? A little smoke in the outside might get into your eyes. That's something we could extend this a little bit for you. Put a flue section up here. They have extending caps. So there are some things, some solutions. But I recommend you try the fireplace and see if it is going to cause you a problem. While we're looking at the top, you can see that there are some problems with the concrete crown up here. You can see that there's lots of openings here. Water's getting down in there. And my recommendation here is to go ahead and pour a proper crown on the top of that chimney. Downstairs fireplace, now we're inside the house. Working set of vented gas logs, working damper. Using a key valve off to the side as the service valve, perfectly okay to do that. You can't use these logs, and I'm going to show you here why. The flue system, which looks pretty normal here coming off that downstairs fireplace, some installer who installed the upstairs fireplace busted right into it. Let me show you some close-ups here. Busted right into it and ran the upstairs flue pipe, which is a prefab system, right up this pipe. State of North Carolina will not allow you to have two fireplaces sharing the same flue. It's just unsafe. And on top of that, when you use the downstairs fireplace, you're producing a lot of carbon monoxide. It's going up this chimney, it's hitting this pipe, it's going into this big old hole that installer cut into that, and it's going right into the attic. So under no circumstances do you want to use the downstairs fireplace. They work great, and when I checked the draft, they were drawn perfectly. Well, yeah, they're drawn right up into the attic. You don't want carbon monoxide in your attic. You don't want carbon monoxide in your house, period. So don't use the downstairs fireplace. My recommendation here is to put vent-free gas logs. These are vented. They produce carbon soot, carbon monoxide. It's incomplete combustion. Vent-free, on the other hand, which is, by the way, what we have in our house, is complete combustion, operates like a gas range in a kitchen, blue flame white tip, no carbon soot, no carbon monoxide. it will not be using that chimney. You'll simply shut the damper to let the heat into the house, and that will solve your problem. You can't use this fireplace in conjunction with the way the flue system up here is. It looks great here at first blush. You can kind of see the metal flue pipe running through, but I ran a scanner up there. That's where we got these wonderful pictures from. You can see the large hole here, and this pipe coming from the upstairs fireplace, which is this fireplace here, and it's a prefab fireplace, is blocking. It's blocking that. Whoops. It's blocking the flue. See how it's blocking it? So when you use the downstairs, it's just all barreling into the attic. So anyway, enough of that. The solution is simply to switch out the downstairs fireplace gas logs with vent free. It's going to run you about $600 or $700 for a nice set. Hearth and Patio will be your go-to people for that. The Hearth and Glow fireplace upstairs works great. I had it running here. The controls are right up underneath, so you just pull the little thing down and operate it. Remember this, when you first start them up, for the first few minutes the glass will cloud, but it'll clear right back up. They were cloudy when I first started it, and it cleared right back up again. Here are your controls. Now you folks have questions for me. This is a little complicated, so I expect that you should call me or email or text me. My phone number or text number is, either way, is 704-526-6348. You can email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thanks.